Hey kids, it's Layne the Auctionista, your host for tonight. Our show will begin at 7 p.m. sharp, but there are a few things you need to know before we can begin. If you're on a mobile device, we recommend you set up a second device, such as a computer or a laptop, so you can use your mobile device, such as a tablet or a smartphone, to interact with us during the show. To open this page on a computer or tablet, simply type in www.alzswp.ca/CFR. Once you've made it to the site, you're going to see 4 buttons on the top of your screen. Live stream is where you are now, baby. This is where you will be able to watch the live show. You can make the video larger by hovering over it with your mouse, then clicking on the expand button on the bottom right of the video player. And I know that everybody wants to make a donation tonight. The Donate Now button is how you can make your charitable gift. And when you click on this button, you will be redirected to another web page in a separate window. To make your donation, you can either select one of the predetermined donation amounts or, of course, pick the donation amount of your choice. And once you've filled out that information, all you got to do is press the Process Now button on the bottom right of your screen to submit your donation. And once your donation has been made, you can get right back to the live stream by clicking the tab at the top of the screen that says Cabin Fever Reliever Event Page. And if you want to keep the live stream page open, you can donate from your mobile device by either going to the website alzswp.ca and clicking the donate button, imagine that, on the top of the page, or you can scan that little square crinkly liney thing. It's called a QR code, and it's going to take you directly to the donation page. Here, I'm going to tell you how to do this. To scan the QR code from a mobile device, open the camera app on your phone. Just take that little camera and hover over that QR code, and all of a sudden, you're going to see a link pop up that is going to take you directly to the web page. All right, now, stay in your seats, kids. I'll be back in just a little bit to show you how to get bidding on the online auction. Hey, are you ready to start bidding on fabulous items? Well, guess what? The Partner IT Online Auction is live right now. And to access the auction from your computer, all you have to do is click the button at the top of your screen that says Online Auction and click on the graphic that says Bid Here on our online auction. And the auction webpage will magically open on a separate browser window. And to access this from your smartphone, all you have to do is scan that cute little QR code on your mobile device, and you will be automatically directed to the online auction page. How cool is that? A photo and a short description are available on the main page, and if you want to read more about any item, all you have to do is click on the image or the description. And guess what? You can add an item to your watch list. That means you can track the competition and stay on top of winning your prize. All you have to do is click the little heart on the right of your screen. And at the top of your screen, you will see the value of the item. And on the right of your screen, you will see the starting bid and the bid increments. And if that's not enough for you, you can click on the image gallery on the side of your screen to view additional photos, and you can even enlarge them by clicking on that again. Hey kids, it's Layne the Auctionista, your host for tonight. Our show will begin at 7 p.m. sharp, but there are a few things you need to know before we can begin. If you're on a mobile device, we recommend you set up a second device, such as a computer or a laptop, so you can use your mobile device, such as a tablet or a smartphone, to interact with us during the show. To open this page on a computer or tablet, simply type in www.alzswp.ca/CFR. Once you've made it to the site, you're going to see 4 buttons on the top of your screen. Live stream is where you are now, baby. This is where you will be able to watch the live show. You can make the video larger by hovering over it with your mouse, then clicking on the expand button on the bottom right of the video player. And I know that everybody wants to make a donation tonight. The Donate Now button is how you can make your charitable gift. And when you click on this button, you will be redirected to another web page in a separate window. To make your donation, you can either select one of the predetermined donation amounts or, of course, pick the donation amount of your choice. And once you've filled out that information, all you got to do is press the Process Now button on the bottom right of your screen to submit your donation. And once your donation has been made, you can get right back to the live stream by clicking the tab at the top of the screen that says Cabin Fever Reliever Event Page. And if you want to keep the live stream page open, you can donate from your mobile device by either going to the website alzswp.ca and clicking the donate button, imagine that, on the top of the page, or you can scan that little square crinkly liney thing. It's called a QR code, and it's going to take you directly to the donation page. Here, I'm going to tell you how to do this. To scan the QR code from a mobile device, open the camera app on your phone. Just take that little camera and hover over that QR code, and all of a sudden, you're going to see a link pop up that is going to take you directly to the web page. All right, now, stay in your seats, kids. I'll be back in just a little bit to show you how to get bidding on the online auction. Hey, are you ready to start bidding on fabulous items? Well, guess what? The Partner IT Online Auction is live right now. And to access the auction from your computer, all you have to do is click the button at the top of your screen that says Online Auction and click on the graphic that says Bid Here on our online auction. And the auction webpage will magically open on a separate browser window. And to access this from your smartphone, all you have to do is scan that cute little QR code on your mobile device, and you will be automatically directed to the online auction page. How cool is that? A photo and a short description are available on the main page, and if you want to read more about any item, all you have to do is click on the image or the description. And guess what? You can add an item to your watch list. That means you can track the competition and stay on top of winning your prize. All you have to do is click the little heart on the right of your screen. And at the top of your screen, you will see the value of the item. And on the right of your screen, you will see the starting bid and the bid increments. And if that's not enough for you, you can click on the image gallery on the side of your screen to view additional photos, and you can even enlarge them by clicking on that again. Hey kids, it's Layne the Auctionista, your host for tonight. Our show will begin at 7 p.m. sharp, but there are a few things you need to know before we can begin. If you're on a mobile device, we recommend you set up a second device, such as a computer or a laptop, so you can use your mobile device, such as a tablet or a smartphone, to interact with us during the show. To open this page on a computer or tablet, simply type in www.alzswp.ca/CFR. Once you've made it to the site, you're going to see 4 buttons on the top of your screen. Live stream is where you are now, baby. This is where you will be able to watch the live show. You can make the video larger by hovering over it with your mouse, then clicking on the expand button on the bottom right of the video player. And I know that everybody wants to make a donation tonight. The Donate Now button is how you can make your charitable gift. And when you click on this button, you will be redirected to another web page in a separate window. To make your donation, you can either select one of the predetermined donation amounts or, of course, pick the donation amount of your choice. And once you've filled out that information, all you got to do is press the Process Now button on the bottom right of your screen to submit your donation. And once your donation has been made, you can get right back to the live stream by clicking the tab at the top of the screen that says Cabin Fever Reliever Event Page. And if you want to keep the live stream page open, you can donate from your mobile device by either going to the website, alzswp.ca, and clicking the donate button, imagine that, on the top of the page, or you can scan that little square crinkly liney thing. It's called a QR code, and it's going to take you directly to the donation page. Here, I'm going to tell you how to do this. To scan the QR code from a mobile device, open the camera app on your phone. Just take that little camera and hover over that QR code, and all of a sudden, you're going to see a link pop up that is going to take you directly to the web page. All right, now, stay in your seats, kids. I'll be back in just a little bit to show you how to get bidding on the online auction. Hey, are you ready to start bidding on fabulous items? Well, guess what? The Partner IT Online Auction is live right now. And to access the auction from your computer, all you have to do is click the button at the top of your screen that says Online Auction, and click on the graphic that says Bid Here on our online auction, and the auction webpage will magically open on a separate browser window. And to access this from your smartphone, all you have to do is scan that cute little QR code on your mobile device, and you will be automatically directed to the online auction page. How cool is that? A photo and a short description are available on the main page, and if you want to read more about any item, all you have to do is click on the image or the description. And guess what? You can add an item to your watch list. That means you can track the competition and stay on top of winning your prize. All you have to do is click the little heart on the right of your screen. And at the top of your screen, you will see the value of the item. And on the right of your screen, you will see the starting bid and the bid increments. And if that's not enough for you, you can click on the image gallery on the side of your screen to view additional photos, and you can even enlarge them by clicking on that again. in here, kids? Yeah. Okay, there's one. There's mitt number 2, right off the mark. And hey, let's get the party started, kids. I am so ready to do this. And look at this little cozy cabin behind me. I got a little fireplace here. I've got a little rocking chair over there. It is unbelievable. I just feel like I'm up in Muskoka somewhere, but you know what? I'm in London, Ontario, if you can believe it. How did you folks with the dinners enjoy your dinners? There was this little chocolate bomb thing in a box, and I'm feeling a little chilly, so I'm just going to reach over here. I know, look at the corner of my jacket. We put one of those little chocolate bomba things in the cup. It's like, Choco la bomba, choco la bomba. It's not for the bathtub, it's for your teacup. Hang on a second. Oh, that's chocolatey. Hang on a second. There's no rum in there, just making sure. All right. Hey, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us, and welcome to the 2022 Virtual Cabin Fever Reliever Dinner and Auction, presented by Carlisle Peterson Lawyers. Hey, I am Layne the Auctionista, and for the last 7 years, I've been your cabin fever auctioneer. You know me, the one who helps people part with more money than they ever imagined, but of course, all in support of such an important cause. But this year, oh yeah, after years of begging, they finally gave me the reins to the show. Oh yeah, they did. They did. That's right, kids. I'm going to be your host for the evening, and I'm going to be your fantastic fundraising friend for the night. That's right, baby. All I can say is, move over, Lisa Leflam. Layne is in the house. And kids, tonight, you get full-on Layne assist. All right. In all seriousness, I've been involved with Cabin Fever Reliever almost as long as Sue Carlisle has. Sue, I know you're watching tonight. I miss you, Sue. I love you, Sue. And over the past 7 years, I've gotten to know so many of you so well. And I always look forward to seeing you every February in person. But even though we aren't gathered in that ballroom tonight, that, my friends, will not stop us from coming together and making a difference for those that live with dementia and for their care partners. Kids, look at me. I'm not kidding you. I'm feeling flawlessly fantastic tonight. And I promise that we will bring you all the feels this evening. Tonight, we will laugh and we may even cry when we hear from courageous folks who will share their stories. We have a special night ahead, and we appreciate all of you who have tuned in and are ready to support the Alzheimer Society Southwest Partners. So settle in. Don't move. Stay with us. We don't want you to miss a single moment of the show. And for those of you who are supporters of the Cabin Fever Reliever, thank you. It's great to not see you tonight. And for those of you joining us for the very first time, welcome to our family. The Cabin Fever Reliever is an annual fundraising event that takes place every single February. And it's a way to combat those winter blues and, of course, most importantly, raise much-needed funds and awareness for families living with dementia in our community. Your support tonight will make a tangible impact on the quality of life for those who are navigating the challenges of dementia. So reaching out and donating tonight makes your cabin fever a force for good. And as many of you know, this past year has been an important one for the Alzheimer Society in our region, with the unification of 3 societies across Elgin, Middlesex, and Oxford counties to become Alzheimer Society Southwest Partners. Let's watch this video, which highlights the impact of this unification.
Last year, the Alzheimer Societies of Elgin, Middlesex, and Oxford became the Alzheimer Society Southwest Partners. As a stronger organization, we are bringing more programs, services, and support to the over 13,000 local people diagnosed with dementia. Our call to action is that no one living with dementia goes unsupported. We're here to help. Visit our website to learn more or to make a donation.
I love that so much. What a positive message. Stronger together. and no one living with dementia goes unsupported. And that's why we're here tonight, my friends. Right now, it is my pleasure to pass the show torch to Jessica Thomas, Board Chair of the Alzheimer Society Southwest Partners.
Good evening. I'm Jessica Thomas, Chair of the Board of Directors of the Alzheimer Society Southwest Partners. Welcome to the 2022 Cabin Fever Reliever Gala. Before we begin tonight's virtual event, the Alzheimer Society Southwest Partners would like to acknowledge that the counties of Oxford, Elgin, and Middlesex lie on Aboriginal land, which has been inhabited by Indigenous peoples from the beginning. As settlers, we thank all the generations of people who for thousands of years have taken care of this land. Long before today, there have been Aboriginal peoples who have been the stewards of this place. In particular, we acknowledge the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe, Haudenosaunee, Ottawandaron, Wendat, and Ojibwe Chippewa peoples. This territory is covered by the Upper Canada Treaties. We recognize and deeply appreciate their historic connection to this land. We also recognize the contributions that the Métis, Inuit, and other Indigenous people have made, both in shaping and strengthening our communities, our province, and our country. We thank them for the stewardship of this land and are in solidarity with the Indigenous community as we all move forward in reconciliation. On behalf of the Board of Directors, thank you again for joining us for the 2022 Cabin Fever Reliever. We are particularly excited for tonight's event as it marks the first fundraising event as a unified society, bringing together supporters from across Elgin, Oxford, and Middlesex. Welcome to everybody, and we truly hope that you enjoy the show.
Thank you so much, Jessica. And folks, we invite you to take a moment to recognize and acknowledge the land you occupy, wherever you may be tuning in from. And Jessica, I know you're watching also, and by the way, gosh darn it, I am loving that, like that whole outdoor formal gala wear look. You are owning that nice collar thing. You look so cozy. I love it. Suits you. Really, really nice. Anyways, those of you who know me, you know how much I love fundraising and moving the dial on philanthropy. And I think that everyone here with us feels exactly the same way. So tonight, we are using technology, yes we are, to ensure the best possible fundraising results. So let's take a quick moment and make sure we are all set up for success. So how about a quick refresher on how to navigate the online platform? So if you are on a mobile device, I recommend getting a second device, such as a computer or a laptop, to watch the show. This way, you can use your mobile device to maybe take a few, I don't know, shameless selfies, maybe bid on the auction, and maybe donate. Actually, not maybe. You will donate. I'm sure you will. Everything can be done on the page you are viewing right now. To bid on the auction, just click Online Auction. And most importantly, make a donation by clicking Donate Now. Donors can also make a credit card donation over the phone. Yes, your landline or your cell phone. You can call us at 1-877-594-2368 anytime during the show. But there still is another way to give. And millennials, I just want to say you might as well turn the other way. Close your ears because you may not even know what I'm talking about. The other way that you can give, my friends, it's called a check. A check. CHEQUE. So check to see if you have checks left in your checkbook and send it on down to Alzheimer Society office in Woodstock, St. Thomas, or London. Drop it in the mail. Yes, the mail with a stamp. Okay? All donations will support local programs. And don't forget about this cool QR code. It's going to be in the bottom of your screen throughout the show. And that's another way to make sure you can get your donation and do what you want to do tonight. So, of course, if we were in person right now, we'd all be raising our glasses together. But here is the great thing about virtual. We can make the movie magic happen just for you. So please welcome a very special guest, Ron Posno, to make a toast.
Thank you all for joining the Alzheimer Society Southwest Partners as we come together in support of the over 13,000 people diagnosed with dementia in our region. My name is Ron Posno, and I'm honored to welcome you to the 2022 virtual Cabin Fever Reliever, not only as a member of the Board of Directors, but also because I live with dementia. We have all been through a lot over the past 2 years. Thanks to supporters like you, the Society has been there for our clients and their families. We will continue to be there so that no one living with dementia goes unsupported. Whether you are dressed in your finest or on the couch in your pajamas, we are grateful that you chose to join us tonight. Please raise your glass in celebration and in honor and support of the families living with dementia in our communities. Cheers.
Oh, thank you, Ron. And you know what? Cheers to you too, my friend. Just a moment. That's not champagne. Hang on. Canada Dry. Very, very good. Next best thing, it's the champagne of ginger ales, right? Ron, I just want to say thank you. And what a good sport you are. You know, we want to thank Mother Nature for the snow machine that day. But you braved that snow, you braved the cold, and you got that toast just right on. Ron, you're a rock star. All right, my friends, let's change gears and talk about the auction. The online auction tonight is sponsored by Partner IT, also a longtime participant in this event. So thank you so much. Let me get you pumped up. You know what? I'm going to get you really pumped up about a couple of these online items. You know what? Let's face it. You know what? We could all use a little staycation right about now, don't you think? How about getting your relax on at a luxury cottage? So let me paint this picture, and picture this. 5 bedrooms. 3.5 bathrooms, and this cottage is situated on the edge of a crystal clear lake in the Parry Sound area. So it's time to become one with the lake. It's time to become one with the kayaks, one with the paddleboard, or maybe you are ready to brush up on your billiard brilliance at the pool table, or maybe you want to enjoy a game of darts. Actually, that's not darts, that's tennis. You can enjoy your darts, or maybe you want to pay, that's what it was, ping pong, that's what it is. Or maybe you want to try out the foosball table. This beautiful cottage sleeps 12 people. That's a lot of friends and family. That's a great number of people for a great getaway, and a 1-week stay is valued at $7,000. Now, maybe you're looking for a vacation a little closer to home, and we've got the perfect getaway for you. You can enjoy a 1-week stay this September at a beachfront getaway in beautiful Port Stanley. You thought I was going to say Mexico. I didn't say Mexico. Port Stanley, kids, right down the road. This little piece of paradise features 2 bedrooms, paddle boards, and it is literally located on its own private beach. Ooh la la, that would be amazing. This 1-week stay is valued at $3,000. Now, for those of you who want to vacay, but you don't want to leave your house, oh yeah, we're gonna bring the relaxation right to you. We have 2 handmade Adirondack chairs featured in our auction that would make a perfect addition to any porch, backyard, or poolside. And here is the most beautiful thing about this. These one-of-a-kind pieces were handmade by clients during one of the programs called The Social. And I mean, how special is that? And how meaningful is that? I love that. So get your bidding going, kids. And remember, don't hold back. Tonight is not the night to hold back. So keep your eyes on your, not your fries, I mean, keep your eyes on your prizes and keep on bidding. And your generosity is so very much appreciated. And thank you to all of the local businesses and individuals who donated items to our auction. Thank you so much. All right, we're already into the show a little bit, Folks, I hope you are enjoying this as much as I am. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm having fun. And there is so much more to come tonight. You know, when I was a little kid, and many of you might remember this, I watched a show called Romper Room. Miss Betty would get out her empty mirror frame thing and say, and let's say hello to all the kids at home. So, I mean, I always thought that was pretty cool. So I kind of thought we would do the adult version of that right now. Who doesn't like to have their name called out, right? So we have, this is Layne's mirror. It is, do I have this the right way? Yes, I do. I guess it doesn't really matter. Can you see me? Can you see me? There we go. Okay. I see the Austers, our favorite veterinarians. Thank you for watching tonight. Wendy Thompson. Wendy Thompson. Love you, miss you. Who else do we have? I see the folks in Dorchester. I see friends in Woodstock, Tilsonburg, and Shedden. Hello there. And I see longtime Cabin Fever committee member, Wilma Lambert. Oh, how nice of you to join, Wilma. And our friends at IG Wealth Management. Hi there, kids. How are you tonight? Are you having Shirley Temples at home? Say hi to the researchers at Robarts. Hi there. And especially want to say a big hello to Joanne and Richard Hammond, who have only missed one Cabin Fever in 29 years. Can you believe it? The Hammonds started attending Cabin Fever Reliever when they were just children, I think, 30 years ago. Okay, so thanks for everyone being online. It's really nice to know that you're all out there. I'm telling you right now, even though I can't see you, I can certainly feel you. But before we carry on, it's time for me to turn into Ellen DeGeneres. That's right. We are going to give a prize away right now. I'm going to call a winner live right from this studio. So when the hat comes up for me to pick the name, I'm going to hold this. Can you put my phone there? Because I just want to make sure I'm ready. All right. This is our social distancing tool tonight. It is it's a damaged hockey stick. It's wearing a cast tonight, but we know it's good. So we have this cute little hat here. I know that this is Bruce's hat, and Bruce, you should brush your hair a little more often. There's a lot of loose hair in here. It's actually a little gross, but you know what, Bruce, you're so darn cute. I don't even care. All right. I've got a winner, and I've got my phone. So everybody that's watching online tonight, please, I don't want to get a voicemail. You know what? That's the last thing any host wants, is to get voicemail. I want to talk to a real person tonight. Please let me just talk to one real person. All right. Let me tell you what this real person is going to win. We are giving away a Partner IT water bottle. You can see that there in the picture. Poppin' Caesar flavored popcorn. Now, I'm questioning this item a little bit. Is this like a Caesar salad flavor, or is this like the Caesar drink flavor? You're going to have to let me know, because I can't tell from the picture. You get one chocolate bar. I think Habitual Chocolates, they're the ones that did the chocolate bomb thing that we had at the beginning of the show. You're also going to get a Partner IT backpack with a built-in laptop sleeve. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to top that off with a $25 Lickbo card. And if you don't know what Lickbo is, it's LCBO. That's where we go and get things like or, and take them home and do this and enjoy ourselves and like warm ourselves up, right? So I've got the name, and I was just about to call Uber Eats. Wouldn't that have been funny? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Gosh, I hope this is going to work. Okay, I'm going to call this person. I'm not going to say their name until they pick up the line. I would love to say their number out loud, but I'm not allowed to do that, because you know what? Us people around 60 years old, we talk when we text. Do you know what I mean? Does anybody do that? Honey, can you pick up bananas? You probably do that too. So I'm working very hard not to say this person's phone number out loud. Okay, so Let's see if it's going to ring. Can you boys in the station hear that? Okay, please. Please pick it up. Please. 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 Okay. You know what? We'll just have to see. I hope this person's not out taking the dog out for a walk. Or maybe...
You have reached the voicemail box of Jim McVicker.
Oh, excellent. Jim McVicker. It went into voicemail. Jim, where the heck are you? You know what? We know how to get a hold of you, so you can call us back when it's a little bit more convenient for you. But we know how to find you because we have your phone number, which is... Oh, I can't say it. We've got your phone number, Jim, and I hope that you're away from your phone for a very good reason. Like maybe you're changing, I don't know, maybe you're changing a light bulb. Maybe you're making another beverage for your group of people that are in your house or you're on Zoom with. Anyway, Jim, you win, okay? We're going to do that a little bit later on in the show, and I really want to talk to somebody live tonight. So everybody who's watching, please make sure your phones are on, your sound is on, and everything is good, okay? Just stay with us right to the end. All right. So for the last 7 years, I've been performing at Cabin Fever Reliever. And Sue Carlisle and her gang of friends have always been there, each and every year to support the Alzheimer Society. Look at that smile. Our presenting sponsor, Carlisle Peterson, always fills a massive table right at the foot of the stage. Like it's always there right in front of me. And those folks are really something else. They're bidding in the live auction. They're giving donations during the Fund a Need moment. And one thing is very, very clear. They have very, very big hearts. And this group always makes the event just a little bit more fun for me because, I don't know, we have built this rapport over the last 7 years, and they're always willing to play along with me. And we're batting jokes back and forth. You know, back in the pre-COVID days, I was running down and sitting in laps and squeezing babies and kissing heads. Right, Sue? You remember that, and I miss that. But here's the thing, you know, we will get there again. So... Sue, I'm not going to lie. I have been thinking about you, and I know that you're a lawyer, and, you know, like part of me, you know, I have so many lawyer jokes in my back pocket, but I thought maybe I just shouldn't go there because I wouldn't want Sue to object. But then I thought, you know what? She's a great sport, and what the heck? I'm going to do it. I'm going there, Sue, and this is my lawyer joke of the day. Hey, are both your parents lawyers? Is that why they called you Sue? Womp, womp, womp. Anyways, I thought it was pretty funny. Sue, I hope you're chuckling. I hope you're laughing and smiling as big as you were in that picture. And knowing you, I know you are. So, Sue, we adore you. I miss seeing you. And thank you for your support. And like I said, let's cross our fingies that we're going to be back together in person in 2023, and you're going to be right in front of me. Those were the good old days, but we're getting back there one day at a time. Right now, let's take a moment to thank and celebrate our generous sponsors. To our sponsors, your support sparks inspiration among all of us. You lead the charge in ensuring that this event is on the map and is recognized as a critical fundraising occasion for the Alzheimer Society. We are so grateful for your support and belief in the work of the Society. So once again, let's put our hands together and thank our presenting sponsor, Carlisle Peterson Lawyers. And thank you to Partner IT, our online auction sponsor. Thank you to RBC Wealth Management. They are our Fund a Need sponsor. And tonight's silver sponsors, Cornerstone Architecture, Highview Residences, iVest Properties, Richmond Partners, White Hills Animal Hospital, and thank you to our media partner, Post Media. All right, so many friends, so many supporters. It's just so inspirational. All right, it's time to shift the tone and really focus on why we're here tonight. Alzheimer Society Southwest Partners now supports more than 5,100 clients in Elgin, Middlesex, and Oxford. The need for counseling, education, and recreation programming has only increased during the pandemic. Government funding provides just 45% of the organization's budget. The rest comes directly from community donations. In fact, community generosity has made much of the work you are going to hear about in just a few minutes possible. And for that, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Cabin Fever Reliever is the most important night of the calendar year for fundraising. And tonight, we have the power to make a huge impact for those who rely on Alzheimer Society services. Tonight, we have the opportunity to make twice the impact with your donations. A local family has committed to matching every dollar we raise tonight up to $150,000. Folks, I want you to take a moment to let that sink in. $150,000. That, my friends, is a transformational gift. And this donor family would like to remain anonymous, and we completely respect this. And we are deeply grateful that Alzheimer Society is a beneficiary of their philanthropy. To those donors, your heartfelt desire to make a difference is so inspiring. And for me, the opportunity to double our fundraising impact tonight is one that we absolutely cannot let slip through our fingers. And when a community comes together and they pool their resources, that is when, and that is how we become better together and help those who need it most. And I know that with everyone on board tonight, we can make that happen. And if you are ready to make a donation right now, click on the Donate Now button on this page. Or you can use your phone, and you can call us at 1-877-594-2368. Or, remember this little thing? The QR code? Scan it. It's really cool. If you haven't done it, just open up your camera app and just hover over it, and all of a sudden, poof, you're going to be in another world, in the world of philanthropy. So, we've talked about how to donate and why your donations are needed. But now, it's time to hear from an expert about how your participation tonight will make a difference for families living with dementia in our region. And of course, many of you know her. She is an advocate for clients, caregivers, volunteers, and staff. She is committed to the community and to the Alzheimer Society. Her passion and heart make it hard to resist her asks. It is my sincere honor and pleasure to welcome the CEO of the Alzheimer Society Southwest Partners, Carol Walters.
Welcome to our 2022 virtual Cabin Fever Reliever Dinner and Auction. I'm here in our London office in the same space where we hold a very important program called The Social, which you'll hear a little bit more about later on. Tonight marks our first major fundraising event as a unified organization. As many of you know, on July 1st, 2021, the Alzheimer Societies of Elgin St. Thomas, London, Middlesex, and Oxford came together to form the Alzheimer Society Southwest Partners. With this unification, we are stronger and better positioned to meet the growing need for dementia support services. We are reaching more people in more places and now serve over 5,100 clients in Elgin, Middlesex, and Oxford counties. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, welcome. Historically, the Cabin Fever Reliever has been a time for Alzheimer's Society supporters, clients, volunteers, and staff to reconnect during long winter months. And this has been a really long winter. We all need connection now more than ever. Throughout the pandemic, people living with dementia and their families relied on the Alzheimer's Society for that connection as well. Isolation has increased cognitive decline for many. Care partners are feeling more anxious, stressed, and in greater need of respite time than ever before. Our clients have shared these experiences with us, and a survey from our partners at Western University's BrainScan Research Center confirmed that almost 30% of care partners said the stress of COVID-19 and the social isolation increased the need for the Alzheimer's Society support. We know that this heightened need for care partner respite and programs to address social isolation of people living with dementia require additional strategies. Let me tell you about one such strategy. Last year, we launched The Social, a pilot program to safely deliver 3 hours of in-person group therapeutic recreation to 60 people each week and provide respite to care partners. This time has been described by some care partners as a reset, the time to themselves, making them better able to support their loved one. This program, funded solely by donor support, along with others like it, have been a lifeline to the most vulnerable families. But with more than 13,000 people diagnosed with dementia in our region, the need is so much greater. Tonight, we are raising funds to expand our reach by adding evening and weekend availability and introduce new locations in Elgin, Middlesex, and Oxford. Your generosity will offer more respite options and reduce social isolation for families that have been hit the hardest by the pandemic. Our call to action is that no one living with dementia goes unsupported. I hope you will join me in answering that call by donating now. Your gift today will have an even greater impact because every single dollar donated will be doubled. A very generous local family has offered to match all cabin fever gifts up to $150,000. What this match means is a gift of $220 would provide 24 hours of programming for a client living with dementia. $2,000 would fund 72 opportunities for clients to access recreation and their care partners to benefit from respite time. Raising $150,000 through Cabin Fever will provide an additional 5,400 opportunities for respite and meaningful engagement over the next year. I've told you about the impact your support can have, but there's nothing like hearing firsthand from those with lived experience. Watch this video of one family's very unique story. You'll see how donations like yours can make a difference in our clients' lives.
We met 39 years ago in Memphis. A mutual friend set me up on a blind date with this Canadian who was down visiting family and who happened to be deaf. I was very skeptical about blind dates with anyone, but our friend, who was also deaf, persuaded me to go by making a little joke. He said, "Don't think of this as a blind date, but as a deaf date." And well, here we are. Hi, my name is Sue Fountain, and this is my husband, Henry. In 2018, Henry was diagnosed with dementia. I really knew something was wrong when my father died in the summer of 2017. I couldn't seem to explain, to communicate to Henry why we had to go south for Dad's funeral. I think it wasn't until we got to the church on the morning of Dad's funeral and he saw Dad there in the casket that he really realized, oh, he's gone, he passed away. And I knew something was really wrong then. We met with Dr. Borey at the Aging, Brain, and Memory Clinic there at Parkwood. And he gave Henry his, after testing, gave him his diagnosis. His nurse, she turned to me immediately and said, "You got to do two things now. You got to call your lawyer and you've got to contact the Alzheimer's Society." And that was the best advice. And that really set us on a really good path. we were blessed this past April to be able to participate in the in-home rec, and we absolutely enjoyed it. It was good for Henry. It was good for me. He may not have remembered that it was Wednesday morning and Shantea was coming, but as soon as she walked through that door, oh, big smile. So happy to see her. I stayed with him for the first time she was here and interpreted for Henry. But when she walked through the door the second time, she said to me, "We'll be fine." She said, "I'm comfortable with this." She said, "You go do something. Go take some time for you." And that's what I did for every session following. And they did such fun things together in the in-home rec. To be able to have some Sue time while Shantea is here with Henry is like in the middle of the morning, like to be able to sit down and have a cup of coffee in quietness, and it's just wonderful. Henry takes part every Friday afternoon in a program called The Social. He thinks it's like getting together with the boys. He happens to be in an all-male group, but he loves it. And they meet once a week for about 3 hours, and he does all kinds of things. I mean, if you were to look around our home, you would see all kinds of little crafty things he has done. Another thing they do at the Social, which is really cool, is they have this huge ball, and they beat out a song, or a rhythm, I should say, on this ball. So he feels the rhythm, or either he uses his eyes to watch what's being done across the circle from him, and he can copy that. They play games, they do curling, they do bowling, I think they have done badminton, and any number of games like this they play together on Friday. And it's a good opportunity for those men to remember back when they were young, because many of the games will do that for them. Henry at the Social has Kendra, an interpreter, and so she guides him through the games, through activities like that they do in their circle when they're doing their exercise. The interpreter makes it so much easier, so much nicer for him to feel included, for him to feel part of the group, one of the guys. Kendra is there at the Social to interpret for Henry. It allows me to feel like he is well taken care of, because I feel a real burden to be able to make sure Henry is included in everything. It's like putting down that burden for a little bit, like putting down a heavy suitcase and just kind of, because I know he's taken care of. When I first realized with these programs I was going to get some time for myself, I thought, what am I going to do? And then I realized it wasn't selfish to have this time. It was helping me to get my thoughts in order, to have a little rest, to do nothing if I wanted to do that. The Alzheimer Society stands for hope for us, and the compassion, the understanding, is something that encourages your heart, and to provide those opportunities that we've talked about that just really keep Henry active and his brain working, and giving me the chance to take a little break that kind of revives me and makes me a better care partner for him. Our hope is that your support of Fund a Need will enable many more people to enjoy the same services and support that Henry and I have in the last few years. We hope that you will consider making a donation. Thank you.
Thank you, Carol. And to Henry and Sue, I love that. Your courage to share means so much to all of us. You know, as I listened to Henry and Sue, I was reflecting on the many powerful family stories that have been shared over the years at this gala. So many profound and tender moments, so many tears, so much hope. Folks, our experiences connect us as human beings. By sharing our fears and triumphs, our dreams and our traumas, we know that we are not alone. And over the last 25 months, I can't help but think of all the folks that have felt isolated. The Alzheimer Society is a lifeline for people living with dementia to get support, connect with others, and to learn something that is so vital in their journey to live the best life possible. And that is why we are here. And that is why we need your financial support more than ever. Of course, earlier I mentioned that we have an incredible opportunity to double our impact. Believe me, our anonymous donor wants to write out that $150,000 check badly. But we have a job to do to make that happen. We have to raise another $150,000 tonight. So I want you to think about this. Imagine if everyone online makes a donation. Imagine if everyone gives what they can. And just imagine what doubling $150,000 into $300,000 is going to do. Imagine how lives will change and how a community can change. You are about to meet Anne and Bill Fleming, who have been a part of Cabin Fever for years. In fact, Anne's family was there right at the start, at the very first Cabin Fever 29 years ago. And of course, you know, I was just a little wee bairn 29 years ago. But you know what? I want you to meet these folks. Folks, Anne and Bill Fleming.
Layne, we are so sorry that we can't be together tonight. We will miss your enthusiasm as you raise money for a very important cause. We have hardly ever missed the Cabin Fever Reliever. It's close to our hearts, and the services at the Alzheimer Society are valued in our community.
And that's why tonight we are donating $15,000 to get the fundraising started. We hope that everyone else watching will join us. And as Anne's dad liked to say, bleed freely. Thank you. Cheers.
Anne and Bill, we love you. And Anne, I am telling you right now, my enthusiasm is at 110% right now because I love the Alzheimer Society. I love this organization. I have been part of this event. I see the impact everyone's dollars make to folks. So let's get back to that $15,000. That $15,000 gift you just made. My friends, that only leaves us $135,000 to raise. And you know what? I want to give some big love to our Fund and Need sponsor, RBC Wealth Management, who is standing beside us tonight. So folks, right now, look into my eyes. Just work with me and feel me. We've arrived at a crucial moment of this event. This is the moment that I am going to ask for your direct financial support. It is time to make a charitable donation. Some of you have already made a gift. So I am so excited and pleased to say thank you to these following folks. Louise and Gord Thompson, thank you very much for your gift tonight. Judy and Vic Van de Capelle, thank you so much for your generous donation this evening. Jessica Thomas, thank you. Dr. Steve Pasternak, thank you. Derek, Del Bell Belouz, and Tim Grant from IG Wealth Management. Thank you. I got somebody showing me a paper right here. The donations are coming in. And so let's say thank you to Keith Gibbons. Atta boy, Keith, and Scott and Michelle Smybert. Welcome to the Fund and Eat Club. We love you. And Susan Isaacs, thank you so much. These people have made their donation online, and we are so incredibly thankful. And you know what? Every donation makes a difference this evening. Every donation is a gift from the heart, and I encourage you, please give it a level that is meaningful for you. Perhaps that number is $50 tonight. Perhaps it is $1,000 tonight. Perhaps it is $135,000 tonight. You know, perhaps tonight is the night that you say, we are planting our flag. We are planting our flag solidly behind the Alzheimer Society. We are making our annual charitable gift all to Alzheimer Society. It is that important. It is that critical. It is that crucial that we all come together. Every donation over $20 will receive a charitable tax receipt. It is that simple. And every time you make a donation, our total is going to rise. And it's going to rise and rise and rise. And I am here. I am here cheering you on. I am here doing everything I can to inspire you, to help us achieve our goal, to help us get beyond our goal. Because tonight we have that incredible opportunity, that once in a lifetime opportunity to double our impact with a matching $150,000 gift. That is incredible. So all I'm going to say is everyone locked, loaded, and give. You know how to donate, baby. You got to hit that button. You got to call us online, 1-877-594-2368, or scan that little QR code right over there in the corner of your screen. Every gift will support local programs. Is everyone ready? I see names on the screen. Sarah Walters Johnson, Craig Davis, baby. Thank you. Thank you, Michael and Dorothea Wotkowicz. Thank you so much for your donation. Kathy and Bill Hibbert, I know that you gave tonight. Leslie and Peter Johnson, thank you for your gift this evening. It is so much appreciated. Joan and Bill McConnell, thank you. Anna Stoley is in with a gift tonight. Joseph, Michael, and Patricia Vladars, thank you so much. Janet Fleet, I'm looking at you. Paul and Judy Yost, Gail and Dan Armstrong. The names are just flying across that screen. And this is so incredible that we are doing this virtually, and you're doing your part. I told you, my friends, it doesn't matter that we're not in that ballroom. We are together right now. Linda Young, thank you so much for a donation tonight. Nancy Finlayson and Rick Wilms, thank you. Mike McMahon, Ron and Sandy Posno, oh, thank you so much. Keith Samet, Liz Sloan, Jeanette and Jeff Williams, Laura LaDucoeur. I feel like that's a very heartwarming name. My friends, Susan Weldon, thank you. Deb Weber, thank you. Peter Regier, thank you. And Louise Ann Bladdock, thank you. You're all amazing. I'm gonna tell you, we've got a small group here in the studio, and the Alzheimer's team is. I hear cheering, and I know for sure that Leslie Rand is rolling on the floor. She's crying. I hear cheers from the office way down the hallway. So I know that things are happening, and you are all amazing, and we cannot thank you enough. All right, I have someone else I'd like you to meet, Shantea Feasy. Shantea is an in-home recreation coordinator. She's going to tell us why therapeutic recreation is so important for people living with dementia and their care partners. Take it away, Shantea.
So therapeutic recreation, specifically for individuals with dementia, allows us to make modifications to activities that have always brought meaning and fulfillment to their life. Only now, because they're on their journey with dementia, there are some potential barriers So what we are able to do is come in, make those modifications so that they are able to still engage in activities that have always brought meaning to their life. Probably my favorite thing about this job is it really allows me to just be present in the moment, allows me to focus on the small things that bring happiness to people's lives, and being able to go in home and have that one-to-one experience with clients just allows me to focus on them and what brings them happiness in that moment. And I think that's really incredible.
Thank you so much, Shantea, for all that you do to support our clients. Folks, I can't tell you how much we appreciate all of you. Your financial support has blown us away. And you know that it takes a village. And tonight, this village made it loud and clear that supporting the Alzheimer Society is critical. You are supporting folks who might be your family, or who may be your friends, perhaps your neighbors, and even co-workers. And, you know, one of the things that I truly believe is that the greatest gift that we can give each other as humans is our gift of time and our resources. So thank you all for giving of yourselves so graciously and so willingly tonight. I want to thank you all so much. There is still time to donate. There's, that donate button is not going away anytime soon. So lots and lots of time. So keep those donations coming. And remember, make a donation that is meaningful for you. $20, $200, $2,000, $20,000, whatever that number is. Let's do it. All righty then. Aha! It is time to draw door prize number 2. So, our first door prize winner, he wasn't around. That's okay. That's okay. Maybe he was busy. Maybe he was out and about. Maybe things were going on at home. But you know what? I want to talk to somebody. Please, Mommy, I want to talk to somebody. All right. Let's get the hat in here. Here comes the little hockey stick full of names in Bruce's hairy hat. Yep. Got it. Bruce. Jeez. Smells okay, though. Okay. I got one. All right. So again, this is what we're giving away. We're giving away a Partner IT water bottle, the Poppin' Caesar flavored popcorn. Remains to be seen whether that's a Caesar salad flavor or the Caesar drink flavor. A chocolate bar, yeah, because after popcorn, you need chocolate. And then we're going to throw in a Partner IT backpack with a built-in laptop sleeve. And this one, this package is getting a $25 Shoppers Drug Mart card. Because you know Shoppers Drug Mart has everything you need in a drugstore. How do I know that? I'm a jingle lover. I love jingles. I'm going to make that phone call right now. Okay, go to my phone. Here we go. Please be there for me. Be there. Everybody, watch your phones. Here we go. Okay.
It's not assigned. Please check the number and
Okay. It's an erroneous number. This number is not assigned. Okay, so somebody's either written the phone number wrong at our end, or this person they don't want to get a phone call from Layne the Auctionista. So you know what? Change of plans, kids. I'm just going to tell you who the winner is. And if you are the winner, we're going to connect with you. Oh, yeah, we're going to connect with you. But, anyways, it's all good. If your first name begins with J and your last name begins with M, you won. You know who it is? Janice Main, baby! Janice Main is the winner. Come on, let's get some energy in this studio. Yeah, one audio guy is clapping. Excellent. Yeah, there are people in this studio. Everybody's far apart, but yeah. Okay, great. That was like a total letdown, but okay. You know what? I'll deal with it. I'm excited. I'm stoked to be here. It's been an incredible night. But before we close the show, let's say another big thank you to our sponsors. Of course, presenting partner, sponsor Carlisle Peterson, and to all the other sponsors on that screen, thank you so much for walking this road with us with this virtual cabin fever reliever. All right. You know what the other thing is that I noticed is that the online auction is bumping, kids, and I love that. The online auction will be closing next week. And that's just a few days before Valentine's Day. So if you know what, maybe you want to purchase something for that special someone, like an oil change and new tires, very practical. I don't know if that's on the online auction, but I'm just thinking practical things. There's probably all kinds of lovely things. I know that the online auction, the silent auction at the Cabin Fever Reliever is always great. People are always swarming those tables. So all I'm telling you right now is hop on over to the online auction. It's not closing until February 11th. So you know what you got time to do? Bid. All right. Keep on bidding. All right, folks. I can't even believe it. Where has the time gone? We have arrived at the end of our virtual gala. And wow, what a night it's been. To all of you at home that chose to spend your evening with us, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Your support means everything and shows the over 13,000 people living in our region diagnosed with dementia that their community is here for them and supports them. And again, to our sponsors, we appreciate all of you so much. You are critical to our event and our fundraising success. Your leadership and demonstration of support proves that you stand behind the cause and believe in the work that the Alzheimer Society does. We are so grateful for each of you, and we could not have done this without your support tonight. Henry and Sue. To Henry and Sue, who so openly shared their experience, we applaud, respect, and admire you. My friends, tonight, we sure came together and we made a difference. And before I sign off, I really want to see where we're at with our fundraising. I mean, we have got to get to that $150,000 because that match donor is waiting to write that check so that an additional 5,400 opportunities for respite and meaningful engagement can be provided. Okay, I think we're going to see the number on screen right now. Where are we at? And we are at we're at $150,917. That is amazing. That is amazing. You know what? If I had hair on the back of my neck, it would be standing up. I'm telling you that right now. I'm tingling. I am feeling all the feels. I promised you that you would feel all the feels. Well, I'm telling you right now, my friends, I am feeling all the feels. We did it. If you haven't had an opportunity to donate, or you want to share the donation platform with your friends and your family, there still is time. So let's make sure everybody gets on board so that those living with dementia are supported. I got to tell you, we've done something incredible tonight. And you know what? That's it for me. I've had a blast being with you tonight, and I'm not gonna lie, kids out there in the studio, did I do okay with the hosting thing? Yeah, baby. All right, my friends, this is your official Layne departure warning. Can we have a little laugh? I thought that was pretty funny. That's your official Layne departure warning, my friends. My name is Layne the Auctionista, and right now, I'm pretty heated up. I'm ready to change into my cozy track pants, and I'm going to call Uber Eats because I need a good burger. I'm hungry. All right. See you next year. Thank you so much. I love you. Mwah.